All right, I think we are live. So first things first, I want to say welcome everybody to this webinar, and thank you so much for joining me. There were so many of you this morning who were interested in knowing more about the 21-day fix and the challenge groups and the programs and all that. So I figured the easiest and most convenient way to share would be to host this webinar. So without further ado, all of our time is really precious. I will just go ahead and screen share and start the presentation. Now let me just see. Here we go. It should work. Just one second. Okay. All right, I think that should be good. So I will go ahead and start right away. So to begin, my name is Corinne Earl. I'm a health and fitness coach with Misfit Republic and Team Inspire the Fire. I've been coaching for over 10 months now, and it has been an absolute thrill, honor to be helping so many people literally change their lives and like bring so much more health, fitness, positivity, confidence into their everyday lives. So it is really a great honor to be here with you. But I will just jump in right away with this specific program. So basically what me and what also the other coaches, if somebody else sent you to this, what we want to do is help you. So that is honestly our true intention. We want to help you lose anywhere from 5 to 15 pounds in 21 days, because those are the results that we've seen time and time again. And we want to help you keep it off. And the way we do that is by helping you create habits that will last far beyond the challenge. Because the way that the challenge group is organized and the way that the program's organized is to really teach you positive, healthy habits, healthy ways of eating, healthy exercise programs that you can maintain even after the group's done. And so this is, something that we continue to see, and that honestly ourselves as coaches continue to live too. So the program itself has simple meal plans and only 30-minute workouts. And like I will go into rewards a little bit later. There's definitely a bit of that. The coaches that are there, this is how we help you, is really through the coaches and the support of the teams. So you will be guided with a coach. If I'm the person that you are working with, then I would be there with you. I'm there to check in on you. I'm there to give you motivation, encouragement, answer any of your questions. Anything that you need help with and that you share with me, it is my honor and it is my responsibility even, but it's one I take very seriously and enjoy to help you. And so more than anything, we want to ensure that you don't quit, even when it gets hard. And the temptation to quit might be there, but together we are stronger, and together we can do it. If you are willing and wanting to do something, we are here to help you with that. We want to help you feel pride at the end of each day, and especially also at the end of the 21-day group, the 21 days. That to me has been the most rewarding part of all of these programs. It's wonderful when people lose weight, like you see here is my before and after with a different program bio. But what the results are obvious, we'll see, but what you might not see, and what I'd often don't see in the pictures, is the confidence, the incredible feeling that you can do something hard and that you can achieve results that you quite possibly didn't think were possible. So that is my hope, that is my intention, and that's what I've seen time and time again with a lot of my clients. If we can do it, you can too. So these are just a few examples of 21-day fix users. These are actually coaches in my team. So on the right is Renya, and on the left is Carla. And I'll just go ahead. This is with 21-day fix extreme, which is a very similar program, just harder workouts. So if you feel like you're ready to go a step higher, you can start with this one. And then we have two different coaches here, including Kayla on the right, who's my personally sponsored coach. And my point in showing you this is that results are common. Like Beachbody's known for its before and after pictures because And so many people have them, and you know, it represents, it shows what's possible. Like, and these specific ones are all in 21 days. The people who stuck to the program, who committed, who did it, and who saw results. Who can do these workouts? These workouts, seriously, what I love so much about the 21-day fix workouts is that they're only 30 minutes and they're varied. Like, there's a different workout for every day of the week, so 7 altogether. And I think there's even a bonus video in there, maybe even 2. But the beauty about it is that you can do it regardless of your of where you're at right now in your fitness journey. So you see this woman in blue on the right. She's just in the middle of her fitness journey. You know, she's not quite at the peak level that Autumn Calabrese in the center is, but she is very much able to modify and keep up with everybody else. That's the beauty of 21-day fix. It's really meant for all different levels, and a lot of it depends on the type of weights that you use. Now, really, with that being said, there's very little equipment needed, literally just a pair of handheld weights, of dumbbells. And it's ideally you'd have 2, but honestly, this is sort of a minor detail towards the whole thing. And what I can assure you is that I have known so many people who, for example, one of my clients, he started at in the high 200s in weight, and he has seen amazing results. He's now lost over 50 pounds in just 2-3 months following this program, continuing with the workouts. And we see this all the time with 21-day fix users. It's all different types. It's from the people who are already fit, who just want to sort of follow a new program, get great results, and to those who haven't been working out for some time, even some people who have limitations, like physical limitations. This program is one of the best ones I know of that Beachbody has that can be modified for all different types of people. So when we talk about weight loss, you know, we understand how overwhelming it is. It's, me too, like, I find it so confusing. There's a million different options out there, and we are trying to make this as simple as possible for you. Oh, sorry, I should go back for a second. Sorry about that. So basically what I wanted to say is that this program is designed to eat whole foods, wholesome foods that are good for you, you know? And if you are following a paleo diet, this could work. If you are vegan, this works. If it's great because it can seriously be modified for your needs. It's not like you have to eat, you know, cabbage all the time or whatever, the grapefruit cleanse. It's nothing like that. It is seriously wholesome foods. The amounts that you can eat are enough to keep you full all day. Like, I followed it, and really, when you're eating wholesome foods the way that it's suggested, it will be enough, and it will be tasty. There's a myth that you have to spend 60 minutes a day at the gym to get results, and that is not what we find. Like, I find 30-minute workouts. If you put that time aside every day, you will see amazing results. And that time will pass anyway. So find those 30 minutes. Even if your kids are there, I work out with my kids next to me, I'd say 90% of the time. You know, and honestly, maybe at first they kind of don't like it, but they get used to it, and it's just part of every day. It's the same way that you prepare dinner. Yeah, personally, that's how I see it. I don't stop cooking and preparing dinner because I have kids, and I don't stop working out because I have kids. If anything, you want to put that extra time, or for me, I want to put that extra time and show them that right example. 30 minutes is more than enough to create those effective workouts. So what's so special, or what people really, really love about 21-day fix, is what we call Portionology 101. Basically, it's the eating plan. It shows you how to use these color-coded containers, which you see. So those aren't all of them, but they have 7 different color-coded portion-sized containers that that are included with the program, along with an eating plan, and it explains how many of each portion to eat and what kind of foods to add into those containers. every day, depending on where, you know, who you are, what your statistics are, you know, like there's a bit of a measurement chart, very simple to use. And then it helps immensely to show the portion sizes. It helps to guide you into what type of foods to eat. And these are foods that, for the most part, you know, unless you have not seen a vegetable in years and years, you'll recognize 90% of these foods, I'm assuming. Like, for me, it was not anything crazy at all. They were just wholesome foods you probably already know you should be including more of, but you just don't. You haven't had the time or, you know, the resource really to find the right way to do so. And this is it. This program is amazing for new moms, those who just want to start again, you know, like feeling that post-baby weight problem, so to speak. This program has, I can't even tell you how many people have seen amazing results from it. What also is very attractive with 21 Day Fix is that in the meal plan, they include things like dessert and cheese and popcorn and, you know, like, and wine. You can have all those things that you love, but this is not about, you know, taking all the things you love away and, you know, making this a bad experience. It's about making it an extremely positive experience and to develop a healthy relationship with foods. And a big part of that is portion controls. You know, and obviously their meal won't be 3 glasses of red wine, but there's space for a glass of red wine in your day. And so whatever it is that you prefer, you know, you take a look. My point is that it is really meant to be used in the long run. And I'm sure well, I'm not sure, but probably many of you have heard before, exercise is so important. It's definitely step 1. But the secret sauce is hands down diet. Diet is going to be 70% of your weight loss results. Abs are made in the kitchen. We love to say that too. And you can't compete with a bad diet. Like if your diet's off and you're exercising, you know, the balance isn't there. You have to include that great diet. But the nice thing about 21 Day Fix is that the foods are wholesome, nutritious, filling, and there's that space for those extra little bonuses. You don't have to count calories. It's not about, you know, omitting carbs or fats or any kind of like product, really, like any kind of wholesome food is included in there. You know, fats, of course, you know, all of that good stuff. Those things are essential. And so we don't want to give the impression that that's what this is. However, if you're following a program that's like vegan-based or paleo-based or what have you, like I said earlier, there's a spot for that. Men love this program, families love doing it together. This is another result. You see 21 days for Spencer, down 18 pounds. So you know, it is very, very good. Now, Shakeology. Shakeology is what I would consider your secret weapon. It is, for me, my first meal of the day. I never miss it. It has over 70 healthy ingredients in it, and these are all wholesome. They're all natural ingredients. Now, to me, like, Shakeology is a supplement, so it's a dietary drink, nutritional supplement. And honestly, if I'm going to be real here, I was absolutely not a supplement user, a drink shaker, anything like that. And it held me back even as I was using I was using Beachbody products, and I was interested in even becoming a coach, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't want Shakeology. So if you're like that, if you're like me, I totally understand where you're coming from. But I decided for myself, I was like, well, if the only thing holding me back is Shakeology, I may as well just give it a shot. Because the thing I don't like about processed foods is what's usually found in them, like things like how they're possibly full of GMOs, or that they're just not natural foods. There's not the ingredients is in there, fillers are probably doing more harm than good. Whereas Shakeology is not like that at all. And I honestly believe now that it is my healthiest meal of the day. honestly, like for me here where I am in Winnipeg, it's harder to come across foods that, you know, that have not been affected by GMOs or pesticides, or that are just not as high quality as the ones in Shakeology. And really, Beachbody, if there's one thing that they take to heart, is how they prepare Shakeology. They have a quality assurance team that is so strict, and they absolutely make sure that what they include in Shakeology is 100% real, and it is honestly what they say. Companies, this was a big shocker to me, but supplement companies only have to put in 80% of what they say is in their supplements. But Shakeology, even though legally that's what they could do, Beachbody refuses, and they make sure that they include only 100% of exactly what they say is in there. And then you'll see, like, this is amazing for people who have a hard time getting their vitamins and minerals in, people who, you know, have low immune systems, who are low in energy, who have digestion problems. And really, with Shakeology, most people who drink Shakeology end up losing weight. But weight loss is a byproduct of taking healthy habits, of making healthy choices. And Shakeology is just that extra healthy choice. I see it as an investment in my health future, even though it's also feeling the results from it right now. But it is, I know, like inside it, like in my cells, how it's made and how it's produced, and all of the scientific research that they've put into creating it, the way they've blended it, makes it a very powerful, natural health drink. And so for me, it's definitely worth the investment in having one of these every single day. And here's how it works. Basically, with the group, we have a group that will be starting on June 13th, or July 13th, I'm sorry. And if you are ready to commit, if you want to start the program, stick to it, you know you want it. You know you're ready, but you just need that push. You just need that extra accountability. You just need other people who are in the same boat as you, you know, and you just need something to get started. Like, where do you start? Do you go to the gym? Do you do this? Do you go on Pinterest? Those are options, but it's kind of confusing, and you have to do a lot of the work yourself to put it together. This is all neatly put together for you. And then once you get in the group, we have their daily check-ins with me, and whoever your coach is. You have the support group. Like right now, the group I have, you should see the friendships that were built in there. It is so beautiful. Like they've been just keeping each other going and sharing more than just health and fitness, you know, and genuine friendships have been made. So I love that. And then once the 21 days are up, you can stay with us. We always have another group on the go. We have ongoing fitness groups. You know, it's not like, I had the expression wham bam, thank you man, that came into mind. But you know, it's nothing like that. It is all about helping you, and however long that takes, we are here to help you. Group details, okay, so I mentioned that the dates is July 13th, a Monday, and you'd want to order your challenge packs before June 29th, by June 29th at the very, very latest, so that you have 2 weeks to receive them. You want that time. In Canada, it takes usually 5 to 7 business days at least. So you just want to have that little bit of leeway, and you want to be able to get the program and take a look at it before we jump right in. And also, as a special promotion right now, the first 10 people to get the 21-day fix challenge pack, you'll be entered in, like through me in my downline, you'll be entered to win the Autumn Calabrese's new cookbook, Fixate. It comes out in July, probably right around the time that we will be starting the group. And this is destined to be a winner. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of 21-day fix. If you were actually involved more in it, you would know that it is humongous, and I'm very, very excited because Autumn Calabrese is someone who really believes in quality, and she will just give something amazing. So what we get, challenge pack, you get your 30 breakfasts, which is your 30 servings of Shakeology. Most people drink it for breakfast. Then you have your fitness and eating plans. You have your fitness programs. You have the portion containers. You have a shaker cup to make your shakes. You have the coach. You have your support group. And if you get the chance, you get 30-day access to Beachbody On Demand. So this is like streaming of the videos. You'd have access to so many different ones. And actually the 21-day fix, you would actually have access to the 21-day fix programs. It's not everybody that does, it's just those who buy it. So you will receive both a hard copy of the DVDs, but you will also immediately have access for 30 days to the streamed versions. So you can start today or whenever you were to buy it. That's only with the challenge box. And bonuses, sign up on the 29th, you'll get your full 3 meal plans, printable shopping list. You'll have access to the groups, but everything that you need, you know, if you're like, I don't really want to do much, I just want someone to tell me exactly what to do, this is it. All right, so again, we'll quickly go through, we kind of went through the whole thing, the coach fitness program, meals, all of that together. If you were to take a quick look at this and see the value, there's like $4,000, but that's a Beachbody On Demand, but we'll say like close to $1,000 worth of stuff. And your price is 140 American or 154 Canadian. Most of you watching are probably Canadian. With taxes, shipping, all of that, it comes up to 180 and change. And that is hands down the best price you will ever get, because prices are going up for Canadians come mid-July with inflation right now. And so we know that it's our last chance to get something like this. Plus 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme are on sale this month. You'll never see that price again. I'm not, I sound over dramatic, but that's in my heart what I honestly believe. And if you love Shakeology, you love the products, you can even get a 25% coaching discount for your future orders, and ask your coach about that. And of course, as always, there's the 30-day love it or leave it policy. So if you try it and you're like, no, not for me, which honestly, I don't think anyone I've ever worked with has done that. But if that should be the case, just be rest assured that you can return it and you just pay your shipping and handling. And of course, if you are loving what we're doing, if you're like, you know what, that seems like an awesome way to spend my free time, please ask us. It's so fun to be a coach, and we love meeting new people to see if it'd be a right fit for our team. It's not for everyone, but it's meant for some. And those who love it, really, really love it, and it just brings that much more positivity and greatness to their days. So that's really everything I wanted to say. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that I answer your questions. Feel free to ask any that you might have to your coach. Thanks. Bye.